Ever seen a fashion runway filled with ruffles, oversized bows, sky-high hair, or pastel pink everything, and thought, wow, this is giving total Marie Antoinette vibes? Yeah, well, that's not a coincidence. From Dior's Spring 2007 couture show, to Rodart's Rococo references, to Bridgerton core and TikTok's obsession with coquette fashion, 18th century French style is everywhere. We're talking corsets, lace trims, floral embroidery, and that sugary sweet color palette. Soft pinks, lavender, creams, all straight out of Versailles. So where did all this come from? How did a teenage Austrian queen with a love for fashion become the ultimate aesthetic blueprint for centuries to come? Grab your tea, maybe a petit four or two, and settle in. Because today we're taking a velvet-draped journey into one of the most glamorous, scandalous, and game-changing eras in fashion history, the age of Marie Antoinette. Picture it. Versailles in the 1700s. A palace so extravagant, it makes today's Met Gala look minimalist. It wasn't just a royal residence. It was a fashion arena, and every courtier was a contestant. Outfits were full-on performances. Women wore the robe à la française, silk gowns with flowing back pleats, and those famously wide panniers that could stretch over 4 feet across. It's the fashion version of walking sideways through doorways. And here's the modern twist. These shapes, they're making a comeback. Designers like Tom Brown and Victor and Rolf are playing with exaggerated silhouettes that echo those structured forms. Even Rihanna's 2015 Met Gala gown, that huge yellow cape, totally screamed Versailles-worthy. When Marie Antoinette arrived in France at 14, she wasn't just marrying the future king, she was stepping into the role of trendsetter-in-chief. Working with her personal designer Rose Bertin, she basically invented the idea of celebrity styling. Bertin didn't just sew gowns, she curated a persona. Marie's looks were dripping in silk satin, lace flounces, ribbons, and embroidered flowers. She'd change outfits up to 6 times a day. Sounds like a pre-Instagram wardrobe change, right? She also launched Le Pouf, the towering hairstyle stacked with ornaments like feathers, model ships, and even tiny gardens. Today, we see echoes of that in avant-garde editorials, runway shows, and even Drag Race. She was building a brand long before we had influencers. And like most women ahead of their time, the backlash wasn't far behind. If you're enjoying this mix of fashion history and royal drama, now's a great time to give this video a like. It really helps more people find the channel and lets me know you want more episodes like this. Let's talk scandal. In 1783, Marie was painted in what looked like a nightgown. The chemise à la reine was soft, white muslin, no corset, no structure, just a sash at the waist. People lost it. It was like the queen posted a makeup-free selfie wearing a linen slip, and the public dragged her for days. They said it was unfit for royalty, indecent, even lazy. But here's the kicker. That simple dress changed everything. It inspired a shift toward naturalism and helped popularize more relaxed silhouettes across Europe. Fast forward to today, it's basically the blueprint for cottagecore. Think flowing white dresses, prairie vibes, romantic simplicity. At Versailles, fashion was more than self-expression. It was a chessboard. There were actual sumptuary laws about what you could wear depending on your rank. Want gold embroidery or a train over a certain length? You needed status. Clothes were currency. Marie Antoinette used her wardrobe to assert herself in a court that never fully accepted her. When the politics got icy, the fashion got louder. Her looks were armor, and occasionally rebellion. Today, celebrities do the same. Think of how Zendaya, Beyoncé, or Lady Gaga use high fashion to tell stories, challenge expectations, and claim space. But the fantasy didn't last. As France spiraled into financial crisis, the public turned on their silk-draped queen. The gowns, the jewels, the excess. It all became a symbol of everything wrong with the monarchy. Meanwhile, revolution was brewing. And so was fashion's next chapter. Enter revolutionary simplicity. The sans-culotte ditched aristocratic breeches for working-class trousers. Women traded embroidered silks for soft cotton dresses, inspired by ancient Greece. the empire silhouette was born. It was a total fashion reset, a rebellion against the corseted, powdered extravagance of the Ancien regime. And here's the full circle moment. Even that minimalism? It laid the groundwork for the sleek lines of 20th century fashion. Think Calvin Klein, Phoebe Philo for Celine, and even modern bridal wear. So was Marie Antoinette just a frivolous fashion addict? Or was she using clothes to navigate power, identity, and impossible expectations? Honestly, right, both. She was extra. But she was also a fashion visionary. She embraced softness when others demanded stiffness. She played with identity, silhouette, and spectacle, just like today's designers do. You see her legacy in every corset revival, every pastel tulle skirt, every TikTok girl channeling soft femme energy with a fan in hand. She's not just history, she's an aesthetic. Next time you wear a puff sleeve, tie a satin ribbon in your hair, or fall down a coquette core Pinterest hole, just remember, you're channeling the Queen of Versailles. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you loved this fashionable little time machine like the video, drop a comment with your favorite 18th century trend and subscribe for more stories stitched through history. This is Threads of Time, where every thread tells a tale. See you next week.